can't stay silent forever, Chris. I'll beat it out of you if I have to. I want to know why you killed my boy. He was 4, Chris. What 4-year-old deserves something like that? I swear to God, I'll get the answers out of you one way or another.
I don't mean to undermine your efforts, but I don't care what you do to me.
What?
It doesn't matter anymore.
You murdered my boy, Chris. I want justification. You don't strike me as a psychopath. Why would you do this to me?
Mr. Kenny, would you murder a child?
No. No, I wouldn't. That's unforgivable.
What if I told you that child was Hitler? Would it be unforgivable?
If you saw this beautiful infant, but you knew that he would be responsible for the genocide of millions, would you allow him to live? Would you let this innocent little thing grow into something guilty?
What are you talking about?
You'd never believe me. Besides, my job is done.
You tell me now, Chris, or you'll die. Slow.
No matter what I tell you, know this. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. How would you describe today's job security, Andrew?
It's terrible.
Gets worse. Immigrants came in the masses. They were cheap, they were hard-working, certainly more so than what the government called the lazy generation.
What do you mean?
20 years from now, the anti-social image of our country's youth couldn't rival the nature of cheap labour Europeans.
Your son, Joseph, wanted to become an MP.
Bullshit. How the fuck do you know all this?
Doesn't matter, I know. It's not relevant anymore.
I'm supposed to believe you're from the future. You're insane.
I'm a doctor, Andrew. Will they let an insane man conduct a forensic report on a man like you?
A man like me?
You have a scar on your elbow and a birthmark on your left shoulder.
How long do I have?
Until Joseph's 5th birthday. By a gang of men. Pakistani descent, if I remember right. Joseph was passed around foster homes, given shelter. But it's clear he became deeply xenophobic after your manner of death.
Joseph fashioned himself a political party, promising more work for Britain. The UK put their faith in Kenny's party to steer our country from the dark times. You could say Kenny kept his word. After amassing enough power once in office, he initiated Project Whiteboard. Anyone who wasn't white British was rounded up, taken to the camps,
and exterminated. By 2056, Joseph Kenny brought Britain's population down to 55 million. And they were all white British. Project Whiteboard. Wipe Britain clean.
Joseph would have been brought up better than that.
He would have had you survived.
Why should I believe my boy would do that? Why didn't the US intervene?
Your son was a manipulative man. The other superpowers followed his example.
I don't believe it.
Neither did I.
So you're telling me that everyone turned on each other's races? Shit, you're telling me you're a time traveller. So where do you fit into all this?
I was a divorced doctor left to look after my only son. When Joseph rose to power, they took him from me.
My own government was responsible for the extinction of my race and my son. The rest of the world did nothing. I'm not asking for a second chance. I just wanted you to understand.
You won't get a second chance. You murdered my boy.
He murdered my boy. And millions more.
He hadn't done a thing wrong in his life and you murdered him. You murdered an innocent child. And that makes you no better than the monster from your future.
I watched my son die and my race massacred. I saw the worst in humanity brought out. Then I came across time and prevented it. I saved the earth from hell, Andrew. You can't deny the authenticity of my story, but it will still be true. And you can murder me today in vengeance, but you'll always know, deep down, that I was right.
Hello, this is Andrew Kenny. I can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message.
Andrew! It's John! I heard what happened to Joseph. I'm at the hospital right now. The doctors say he's in critical condition, but he's stable. Jesus Christ, where are you?